We're back. Another episode of Bonding with Boogie and the Precious Perspective. And it is your boy, Boogie Ogun. Him a thee, him for me, him the G, him who doesn't hide, him who seeks, him with the shortest arms, him still with the longest reach, and my boy, of course.
Precious with a precious perspective, and per usual, always dope to be here with your brother. Chop it up, talk that talk, do what we do. Nice day, you feel me? How you feeling?
I'm well, can't complain.
I mean, same on this side, trying to get into the day. We ain't shooting on our normal day, but we here.
We here for sure.
Getting it done.
Yeah. So recently, I was scrolling Amazon Prime Video, and I happened to bump into an Eddie Murphy movie that I had never seen before. So I peeped the year, saw when it came out. It was 2016, and for the most part, a lot of Eddie Murphy movies, I feel like I've seen them all, or at least have heard of them. I didn't hear about this one, nor have I saw it. It was called Mr. Church, and I turned it on, and it was different from what I know Eddie Murphy to do, but it was a good movie. And I sat and I realized, like, it's an Eddie Murphy movie that I didn't know about, and within years that which I should have knew about, and it just made me it made me appreciate Eddie Murphy more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just as far as
That wasn't the one when he was about to die.
no, Mr. Chef is he was
Mr. Church.
It's a church. He's a chef, or a cook, and he's taking care of a lady that's about to die.
Okay.
And ended up taking care of her, taking care of her daughter. Ended up staying. I guess he had to deal with the guy that was dealing with her. As long as he cooked for her, as long as she was alive, then he got salary for a lifetime.
Facts on me.
You know what I'm saying? So he was a cook, then ended up, just becoming family. You know what I'm saying? And ended up sticking around now. He's helping the daughter who has a kid now after the mom passed away. You can go watch it, but it's called Mr. Church. And it just made me, like I said, appreciate Eddie Murphy and the longevity, and just to think about how a lot of our greats are getting aged and getting to like where like how long left do they have as far as not to live, but just as far as doing the craft and to be here. The Eddie Murphys, we just saw the last Bad Boys, so we saw Martin, we saw Will Smith. I'm watching playoff basketball now and just looking at LeBron James, 41 years old, still giving you efficient numbers, still giving you 20 and 7 and 8s, and like I say, still contributing to the game at a high level. Top 20, 25 player in the league at his age right now, and I might be over. It might be top 15. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say top 20 because I don't know the stats up front right now. But just in like all of our crafts and all of the things of in our entertainment world, just to, like I said, just to see a lot of the people that we literally grew up with, like I say, aging, and it's safe to say we'll be getting used to new faces. We'll be getting used to new people, and like I said, it's just it made me really just sit back and think about all the individuals of my childhood that I came up watching, as far as on all the entertainment levels, singing, acting, basketball, whatever sport, and just to know that some of the greats of my time are probably about to sit it down.
Yeah, I feel like
probably about to relax.
I knew it was real when like our songs started being the songs that's being sampled. Like as far as just the songs that we grew up on, early 2000s, all
Neo
that.
and shit.
You know what I'm saying? We was remixing that shit now. Like what? You feel me? But
that's oldies.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Them the years, at least so 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I'll ask you as an artist, a craftsman, a wordsmith, even, and you could speak and consideration to yourself, as well as some of those artists that you just named, after whatever the case. Like, what do you think it is that pushes the limit, like, for a motherfucker to keep going? Like, cause you got somebody like a LeBron in the NBA who then won the championships, he done won the MVPs, he done got accolades. Why you still doing it?
It's for one, I guess it's health. And if you healthy enough to continue to do things at a high level, God put you here to be the best individual you could be in whatever craft that you've mastered. These people make a lot of money as well too. Hey, if the bag is still bagging, shit, that'll be damn good motivation to continue to do it as well. But like I said, for the most part, health, the love of the game, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, money. If it's still lucrative, like I said, money is. I won't say not probably one of the big.
Is the motivation.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure, because they've built the success and they've built empires, and as long as you can continue to build on the empire, as long as you have the opportunity to, as long as you have the like I say, the health and the mind to, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like that, that would I could see that being used for good motivation and good inspiration to continue to do. Like I said, the health for sure. The first thing is the health. And there be niggas out here who health be dying on them. And we find out, you know what I'm saying, later on, but they tried to kick it through because there was money involved, you know what I'm saying? So niggas hid they cancers, niggas hid they sicknesses, niggas hid they, niggas just dying. We be like, damn. And he been sick for
sick?
Yeah, for 17 years he been sick. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a beautiful thing to just, like I say, still see our people, that we watched, that we paid attention to. We've seen some of these people have kids who we damn near older than, you know what I'm saying? And just to, just like I said, they didn't raise us, we didn't grow up in the same household, but just like a lot of these, we call them influencers now, but that's probably what they would have been back then if that's the word we used. But a lot of the celebrities, a lot of, they were put here for us to fall in love with, and not deeply in love, or not, I wouldn't say fanatically, but yes, that too. If that's
for sure,
if you're passionate enough about celebrities, but they were put here for us to watch, for us to look up to, for us to be passionate about, and just to say, like I say, just to see Eddie Murphy in that movie, and I'm like, damn, this is an Eddie movie I ain't never seen, and it was good. This nigga Eddie really got a bag, because it wasn't a regular Eddie Murphy movie, you know what I'm saying? It was, Eddie was in, I say Eddie got a different bag, and I was just like, damn. And Eddie was in that movie in 2016 looking old, and I'm thinking like, damn, this 2025, what the fuck Eddie looking like?
2026.
Yep. Man, what the fuck Eddie looking like right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even gonna pull up a picture of him because he was looking a little old in that movie, and I know it was makeup and shit too. But like I said, it's 2025 now. Eddie Murphy is one of those niggas who's been out since we were children, young children.
He was old then. Fuck is you talking about? Eddie was damn near, at least when we were shorties, he had to be in his 30s.
Yeah, late 20s, getting in the 30s, early 30s.
27 to 33.
For sure, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Doolittle.
Yeah, so like I said, it just made me like, damn, appreciate them vets, man, and that's just go with life too. You appreciate your parents, your grannies, those
your elders, man.
Yeah, your elders, man. Appreciate those elders, man, because when they leave, the game usually changes. Shit drastically changes. It's niggas who got families who then lost granny, and niggas don't even get together for family get-togethers no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas then lost certain people in their family, and shit just don't be the same no more. So yeah, appreciate and show love to them elders, man, them vets, them older folks, them wise ones. Some of them be crazy and stuck in their ways too, but for the most part, just pay homage.
You can learn from them, yeah. Like, understanding that a lot of times, shit, they elders, they done did this life thing. So they know different trials, tribulations, things to go through, to whereas if you paying attention, you can get game. And that's honestly how it's supposed to be. Like, you supposed to be able to go to the elders and seek counsel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that even with, again, you going back to Eddie Murphy and how we was talking about Michael Jackson last week, being able to see their impact over generations, so to speak, knowing that our parents got Delirious Raw Eddie Murphy. Nigga, we got Dr. Doolittle Haunted Mansion Eddie Murphy. You feel me? And then for
Nutty
him
Professor.
to still, Nutty Professor, you feel me? For him to still be able to transition his talents beyond that. You know what I'm saying? I think that the longevity in all of it is what's most essential. And so again, I ask, what do you think to you is key across like a person's craft? Like, whether, especially we'll say music, and if you want to get into acting and shit, the movies and shit, like, what do you think is the key to relevance and the key to longevity? Because some motherfuckers, I feel like they come out and this random Who Let the Dogs Out, biggest hit for when it dropped. We weren't expecting Baha Men to take off.
Did they have like one or two? Or was it just one?
I think it was two.
I think
they had another one after.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
I think
in
they got
regards
rich and got
to,
up out of there.
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
So what do you think is the key to like?
It's all about
relevance and longevity?
it's all about you for the most part, especially going into the game. Being marketable, being, you know, a personality that people see, being around a long time. Because like I say, we know in the entertainment business or whatever business, you got to know people, you got to make good relationships with people. So people got to take a liking to you. So it's like I say, the key is you. You know what I'm saying? Coming in, being likable, being an individual that's gonna work hard, and, you know, finding a team of motherfuckers that's gonna help you be around. That's motherfuckers that, you know, that's counting on you because it make sense for them. You know what I'm saying? Building you a team that, because like I said, you build a team with niggas that depend on you. And when I mean depend on you, you know, you give niggas jobs. Niggas, you pay niggas. You got payroll for niggas, which they working. But as long as it's lucrative, as long as niggas is gonna try to make sure that you can stay around as long the team, if you put up the right team, the team gonna try to make sure, nigga, that you stick around for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Especially if, like I say, if it makes sense for everybody. So like I say, as far as longevity, it's just about what you willing to do, what you willing to, like I say, put in, and like I say, your personality and what you willing to show others and what you willing to be for others and how you willing to network. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that longevity is just really about how you gonna, you know, hustle and bustle through the game and make your name known. And you know what I'm saying? And do you want to be here for a long time? Did you just want a short period of time? Did you, you know, and they do be circumstances that happen behind closed doors that, you know, may push you away or drift you away or push you away. And if you really about your shit, you will find other ways to, you know, if the money was the thing for you, you'll find ways to make independent money. You'll find ways to, if it was just about showing your talent, you'll find ways to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it might not be at the magnitude of, you know, if you had that, whatever support that support may be, you know, that top dog support. Like I said, just figuring out what your situation is for you. And like I said, and just
Making that bitch work.
Yeah, making it happen.
And I rock with that because I feel like looking at somebody like Lauryn Hill, damn near drop the miseducation, you feel me? I ain't got nothing else for y'all. Fuck is you talking about? I don't even care about longevity in regard to, and if I'm not mistaken, she still tours, and motherfucker be blue about her tours though, cause she be coming late, all type of
niggas love Lauryn Hill.
Yeah,
still love Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, like, and I think that in comparison to just, I feel like having those people who are the workers for real, and that's again, and I ain't gonna even say again because now I'm kind of switching gears, thinking about my nigga Drake. Drake finna drop. You know what I'm saying? Right on time for the summer, all that. We didn't miss the work. Drake's a worker, B. Like Drake, damn near getting he always has music for us. You feel me?
I'm looking for the Iceman.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing
Like,
what he got to say, and not even got to say, but what he kicking.
What we get to hear for real. Because I feel like, again, talk about longevity. That's something that you obviously, and of course, motherfuckers gonna put it on the labels and the different deals, contract, all that. But I feel like to do anything for a long period of time and have people give a fuck about it, there's got to be talent there.
Oh yeah,
there has to be a least bit of unfuckwittable in this regard.
Talent drive, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that, in a lot of cases,
we look at Diddy, and Diddy had some talents, but a lot of Diddy shit was drive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And finding talent. And,
yeah.
And his talent was to find talent and
was people.
You know, and from what the movie showed, you know, Diddy did what he did, but Diddy remained on top. Diddy did his thing. And, you know, like I said, it's all about drive and, you know, talent for sure. And like I said, if you ain't got the drive, talent only get you so far.
Shit, yeah. And that's I think in my own journey, whether it be writing, whether it's photography, that's the part that I'm learning. I think that motherfucker give you the skills. You can do that shit with your eyes closed. But if you not doing it effectively and efficiently, more so than anything, like you say, in correlation to that drive, that shit really ain't gonna hold no weight for real. Because somebody who is less talented than you, but working harder than you, is gonna shine. Because more than likely, if talent only work 2-3 days out the week, but the person that's driven, they're every day, when it come time, yeah, motherfucker gonna be like, oh yeah, when he was there doing it, it was dope, but I saw this person the most. That's who I'm more familiar with. And I feel like consistency is everything. We've said that time and time again on this show. Thinking about, for me personally, an artist like Future, bro. Future was not it for me. When Future, and even thinking about, again, another thing, longevity. I couldn't even imagine rap without Future now. No Few, like, it wouldn't be right. But I feel like it gets to a point where it's like you just drop so much. You just put so much content out there that after a while, even if a motherfucker didn't like you, they got to respect the fact that you out there and you going to keep dropping. You going to keep consistent. Like, even in going into the beginning with the whole Eddie Murphy thing, even when niggas don't know that you dropping, you still working.
I knew nothing about that movie. And I just went to Amazon Prime, top movies, and that bitch came out in 2016. That bitch was like number... It was in the top to make me scroll over and be like, what the fuck is this
trending at the time.
What the fuck is this Eddie Murphy movie about? And I enjoyed it. My mama watched it all the way through. It was during the day, didn't fall asleep. It wasn't the best Eddie Murphy movie in the world,
but it was a good movie.
Yeah, I don't know what his worst one was, but it was a good movie. It was a good movie.
Man, I feel like I seen him in a what's the name recently, an interview recently, and if I'm not mistaken, he might have said Norbit was his worst movie. I think he wasn't fucking with Norbit.
I can see that.
I mean,
it was still a hit to the streets.
Yeah,
niggas fuck with Norbit.
Niggas fuck with Norbit.
Niggas fuck with Norbit. But yeah, like I said, just as far as the OGs in the game, man, just soak them in, man. Take them in, go watch their old shit. Like I say, whatever it is, I see all these old ass wrestlers podcasts and shit now. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, just
Wrestlers, hoopers.
They got all the WrestleManias on Netflix. Man,
yeah.
Phone them.
Damn.
Yeah. So if you know, man, look, go chime in, all your old school folks that you grew up on in the acting field, wrestling field, sports field, whatever field that they was in. You know what I'm saying? If if they still out here, even if they ain't still out here, man, just pay them some homage, show them some love, man. Because like I say, man, it's a lot of people that paved the way for us to be here and doing what we do today. You know, so like I said, it's a good thing to just show love to your OGs.
Man. And I think in rapping with a precious perspective, uh, it's really about, like Boogie just said, paying homage to the elders and the ancestors, understanding that nothing in this world, for real, is new. We ain't did nothing for the first time. Somebody done already did this thing called life. We just add our own style to it. And I think that when you consult with the elders, you're able to get a different wisdom in life. You're able to get an insight that's more seasoned than your own. And that's honestly where true teaching, true education, true enlightenment come from, because you can read as many books as you think you got or think you can count, but a person's experience is what's really going to set the tone for what something is going to be. And so, and that is just understanding that, like bro said, we got to keep in tune with our elders, keep in tune with our ancestors, and make sure we pay homage. And with that, it's a wrap.